Good morning, students. Last day we were on question number 6. What is the significance of the bears and squirrels game in Look Back in Younger? BA third year, class in BA third year, subject English, paper second, unsolved paper 2020 solved. The question was, what is the significance of bears and squirrels game in Look Back in Younger? As you know, this play has been written by the great dramatist John Ashbourne, in which the bears and squirrel game in Look Back in Younger is a very important and integral part of the play. It is the backbone of the play. Bears and squirrel game is the backbone of the play. It is a symbolic device which serves an important purpose. It is a symbolic device of the dramatist John Ashbourne. According to Simon Trussler, this game is a brave attempt by Jimmy and Alison to compensate themselves for the failure of their marriage as such. This play was the main purpose of this play. The main purpose of this game is a brave attempt by Jimmy and Alison to compensate themselves for the failure of their marriage. They played this game for compensate the failure of their marriage. It was the main purpose of them to play the game. As such, the game is a kind of extended metaphor. The playwright has extended metaphor there in this game. When the readers observe Jimmy and Alison indulging in it, they do not find it ridiculous, but rather pathetic as a form of conventionalized sexual play. It has an undoubted dignity of its own part, and Ashbourne himself has suggested such a mutual perpetuation of a fantasy level of experience can be sophisticated form of sexual communication. However, this fantasy is compensatory rather than complementary to the sexual relationship. The play explores within a formally perfect framework a particular kind of sexual relationship. Also, the incidental frustrating which was expressed in Jimmy outbursts. In this way, the bears and squirrels game is intimately connected with the theme of the marriage in the play. The main theme of the play, the theme is related to the play, to the game, bears and squirrels game. This is the main part of the play which is related to the theme of the play. The game Bears and Squirrel is the theme of the play Look Back in Younger, written by John Ashbourne. According to another critic, James Gindin says, the game of bears and squirrels seems at first a trivial evasion of the complexities found in any marriage. But at the end of the play, the game, according to this critic, becomes a statement of the nature of human love, the willingness to impress oneself completely in creativeness, to share the pain and the pleasure of the limited animal. Jimmy thus ultimately reconciles himself to an animal relationship with Alison in her squirrel's nest. Alison is precisely a warm, generous animal who will be by Jimmy's side every night. Thus, according to this critic, also the symbolic device of the bears and squirrels game serves to illustrate the theme of marriage and the sexual relationship between Jimmy and Ellison. According to A.E. Dyson, Ellison comes back to Jimmy at the end after having really suffered, and she can therefore, he presumed, to have realized her own defects and to have returned with the intention of a deeper commitment to Jimmy's love. Jimmy and Ellison then revert to the bears and squirrels game as a refuge from the world which sets cruel steel traps for its animals. It seems likely that this basis of warm, continuing relationship, some critics however feel otherwise, and see in the ending merely a temporary escape from realities which will have to be faced later. Let us see how this symbolic device of the bears and squirrels game develops in the play and how the dramatist expects us to be affected by it. The first hint of this game is given to us in the stage directions at the very beginning of the play, when we are told that among miscellaneous articles on the chest of drawers there is a large toy teddy bear and a soft woolly squirrel. At this time we hardly pay any attention to the toy bear and the toy squirrel. These two toy animals seem to be just a part of the random collection of things on the chest of drawers. However, we become aware of the supreme importance of these two toys in Act 2 when Ellison is talking to Helena about the failure of her marriage to Jimmy. He discusses her. Ellison explains that she had married Jimmy in the teeth of the fierce opposition of her parents, and that she had subsequently found herself leading a very unsatisfactory life on account of Jimmy's poverty and his lack of an occupation. She goes on to say that this game was the only way in which she and Jimmy could escape from everything. This game was a kind of unholy priesthood of being animals to one another. Jimmy and she could imagine themselves as little fury creatures with little fury brains. In the roles of animals, a bear and a squirrel, they could feel dumb, uncomplicated affection for each other, and they could spend a happy time like playful, careless creatures in their own cozy zoo for two. Ellison further describes the game as a silly sympathy for people who could not bear the pain of being human beings. But now, says Ellison, even those poor little silly animals are dead. These animals were all love and no brains, says Ellison in conclusion. The bears and squirrels game then was a kind of escape for Ellison and Jimmy from the harsh realities of life and from the failure of their marriage. It was a medium which provided them a way of adjustment with each other in a harmonious relationship. When a man and his wife fail to come to terms and they find themselves at loggerheads and each other, they try to find some common basis for mutual harmony. Instead of separating or resorting to divorce, this would especially be the case where the marriage was one of love and had taken place against the declared wishes of the parents of one of them or the parents of both of them. Ellison, having married Jimmy against the wishes of her parents, could not easily break up the marriage, although the breaking point does ultimately come partly because of the role played by Helena. In short, on certain occasions, especially when they made love to each other. Jimmy and Alison used to imagine themselves as a bear and a squirrel respectively, and thus become oblivious of their human character, their rationality, and their social prejudices. One such occasion occurs in Act First when Cliff has gone out of the room for a little while, and when in a moment of mutual tenderness, Jimmy and Alison play this game. Jimmy calls Alison a beautiful, great-eyed squirrel, hoarding nut, munching squirrel with highly polished, gleaming fur and an ostrich feather of a tail. This almost poetic description affords great joy to Alison and relieves the tension from which she has been suffering as a result of Jimmy's verbal assaults on her. She then begins to produce beer too, a really marvelous beer, marvelous and beautiful. She jumps up and down in a state of excitement, making little paw gestures also. They are both very happy at this time and they lovingly embrace each other. Alison says that everything just seems to be alright suddenly. Then, in her state of extreme bliss, she is about to tell Jimmy about her pregnancy when Cliff suddenly enters, and the illusion is shattered. The escape into the fantasy world of animals had made both Jimmy and Alison forget the stern reality and had made them very happy. Though happiness proved fleeting as it must have been on similar previous occasions, when Jimmy gets ready to go to London to attend upon the dying Mrs. Tanner, and when Alison, whom he wants to take with him, refuses to go, Jimmy feels distressed. Alison then leaves with Helena for the church while Jimmy picks up the teddy bear gently, looks at it, and then throws it on the floor. This action of Jimmy shows how disappointed he is feeling with his wife and what a shock it is to him that she should have proved so careless in the matter of Mrs. Tanner's approaching death. Jimmy at this time feels solitary and forsaken. He badly needed Alison's comradeship at this time, but she has let him down. The teddy bear, which symbolized Jimmy, is now of no use to him, and so he discards it. His gesture in throwing the toy bear on the floor shows that the fantasy world of animals can no longer provide any comfort to him. On the following day, when Alison is packing up her things to go with her father to her parental home, she picks up the toy squirrel from the chest of drawers and is about to put it in her suitcase when she changes her mind and puts it back. This action of Alison's also has a symbolic significance. The toy squirrel was very dear to her because of its past associations and she would have liked to carry it with her. But she realizes that now, with a change in her relationship with Jimmy, whom she has decided to leave, the squirrel can have no meaning. For her, too, the fantasy world of animals has ceased to exist. Her action in picking up the toy squirrel shows her feelings of disillusionment and disappointment also. Towards the close of the play, when Jimmy bends and takes Alison's trembling body in his arms, Jimmy consolingly says to her that her and she will be together again in their bear caves and their squirrel's nest and bin live on honey and on lots of nuts. Both Jimmy and Elisha are now in a chastened mood on account of the suffering that they have gone through, and in this mood to renew tenderness. Jimmy's mind has at once gone back to the bears and squirrels game, so he goes on to say that as animals they will sing songs about themselves, about warm trees and cozy caves, and will bike in the sunshine. He adds that Elisha the squirrel will keep her big eyes on his fur and help him to keep his claws in order because he is a rough and untidy kind of bear, while he will see to it that she keeps her sleek, bushy trail shining as it should because she is a very beautiful squirrel. And at this point, Jimmy also speaks to Elisha certain words of caution and warning. He reminds her that even for animals there are cruel steel traps lying everywhere just waiting to catch mad animals as well as timid ones. In this way, finally there is Jimmy blowing on his trump, although playing on the trump. In this way, this is the main at last we come on the conclusion that this part, the game has important role in the play. In the next video, I shall meet you again. Thanks.